Welcome back to the campfire. Today, we're going to be continuing Starcom, Unknown Space. And I know... where were we? That's a great question. We do need to research this. A device for controlling xenium reactions. Since this is our own technology, we're not likely to learn much from this. Oh, well that's great. Alright, we got the... next time we see one, so we just have to keep an eye out for a CXTA pilot. Alright. So, I think we just head back to our station and... oh, come on. Something's not going right here. Okay. Weird. Alright, give me one moment. Alright, looks like for whatever reason, this game just does not want to work with my controller today, so I will be continuing with mouse and keyboard. It seems some climate disaster in the past century caused much of the surface of this planet to flood. Judging from the visible technology, the planet was in a pre-space era. Haven't we stopped here before? I swear we've stopped here. Well. Alright. Or we stopped at a very similar one. Alright, so we haven't scanned this. Oh, it's gonna take me some getting used to, but we will endure. Alright, scanning, no anomaly. Got it. Alright, let's go back to... first, let's take a look around. What do we got to work with? Alright, there was a star we hadn't been to. That's fine. Alright. Let's just head back to home base and see what we got to work with. What's our next mission? Alright, we can talk to Dr. Rama. Our sensors have picked up an unusual multimodal Cepheid variable dwarf star. These are very rare in our universe, and we've never had a chance to study one up close. I suggest to Commander Yu that it would be excellent scientific opportunity if the Intrepid investigated it. He did not seem particularly receptive to the idea. His words were, "If it won't lead us to more remnant artifacts or reopening the wormhole, I don't want Captain Ganymede wasting valuable time on your academic research," or something to that effect. Maybe the remnants like these stars. That's not what they're called, but yes, that was my thinking. We know nothing about whoever made these artifacts, except they were exceptionally intelligent. I'm exceptionally intelligent, and I'm very interested in... whatever. I'll transmit the coordinates to Lieutenant Avery. I should mention that Commodore Yu's objections was that the star is not particularly close to any discovered gateway. Okay. Well, there's nothing for us to do there. Let's look at our research. Allows us to change colors, allows construction of crew quarters, increasing our maximum number of... well, might as well. Excuse me. Faster deep space travel, and additional improvements to turning. So we got that. Propulsion. Let's put that up. And add in an engine. So we've got We should have enough for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Here's the question. Is that actually faster than 5? So 95. Yeah. Okay, so it's not actually faster for us to use a Mark II engine. That's unfortunate. The Mark II engine is only 240, and this 5 of these is 400. So currently, we should use our 5 and then save up to replace them individually. Got it. Keep adding weapons. Propulsion. Let's get rid of the small wings. Add a bulkhead. Oops. The gun. Bulkhead. Alright. And let's take a look. So we're looking at way out there. Oops. Let's... Yeah, it would be faster just to go out to that. Okay. Well, we will let the ship do its thing and get us out there. And it's not that far, but we've got other things here to take a look at. No, we don't. We've already been here. We've been here, we've done this. This is one of the mining fields. Did the mining field? Yeah, this mining field respawned on us. Good to know. And there's one of those guys that we need to talk to get our money. Hail vessel. As promised. Ooh, 10 gold. I will take that. Alright. Oh, hey, there's that guy that we did talk to and then lost the ability to talk to. Yada yada. Surely you cannot be the. Continue. You wouldn't know us. What do you buy with? Oh, he gives yttrium for stuff. Let's see. Anything we can get. If I sell 1 iridium, it's an extra 3. Sell the one of those we have, and that's 14. Don't have the ability to buy any of his artifacts at the moment, but we will take what we can get. Yeah, he's peculiar, but you know, he's a good guy nonetheless. Nothing wrong with him. Just a little big-headed at times. That's fine. People can be weird. Weird is preferable to normal, in my opinion. So, this is the rear half of a deep space survey vessel, severed from its bridge by heavy weapons damage. The main computer sensor array is mostly intact. Logs are missing, apparently jettisoned, along with the ship's locator beacon, but the sensor array has some interesting data. An incredibly dense object with a unique energy signature. Gravity waves they were studying have the characteristics of a hypothesized something or other. Yay. Is it here? Log. Alright, Gravity waves they were studying have the characteristics of a hypothesized collapsar, collapsed neutron star turned into exotic matter. We've never encountered one in our own universe, and they've been assumed to be impossible. Interesting. Wow, space is big. Yes, Avery. Yes, it is. Thank you for this rather enlightening statement. My great aunt to the 7th was Henrietta Swan Leavitt. She figured out how to use Cepheid variables to measure galactic scale. I've been waiting to bring that up. Fair. I mean, I guess it is topical at the moment. One thing I should look at is our crew stats. Can we level up? Still no. Okay. So I keep forgetting. I think it's great we're investigating one of these stars. Cut the scuttlebutt. Just a reminder to everyone, everything on this channel goes into the ship's log, which any command level officer can review. What was that last one? I think it's great we're investigating one of these stars, despite how ungrateful Dr. Rama has been to Captain Ganymede, or Commander Ganymede. I heard from one of her lab assistants that she, and what was going to be the rest of that statement is the real good question. I heard one of her that she's really warm and friendly and great. Fair. Nice recovery. Great. Well done. Alright, we're approaching the star. Oh yeah, there was another one over here. Now we'll have to go back and explore that after this. I'm sure there'll be a wormhole gateway back, but... oh, there's a flinger. Well, we'll just have to explore this area. Not a big deal. And... it's pointing way back up over that way. So maybe it does go to that star over there. It's clear even with this distance there's some kind of mega structure occluding the star's output. Hundreds or perhaps even thousands of years ago, this planet was host to thriving civilization, perhaps not too much behind our own technology. A sudden change in climate brought that to an end. Much of the civilization is now buried under kilometers of glaciers, but a few elevated settlements offer resources that they no longer have need for. That indicate this cataclysm didn't take them by surprise. They were forewarned that their sun would darken. It's unclear if they couldn't prepare or chose not to. I wonder if that's a reference to Fallen Dragon, where there's a side story of a group of aliens that notice their star darkening and try to use time travel versus space travel to balance it out, because they didn't see any other stars due to their nebula. It's actually a very fascinating read, and that's a very short subplot with implications towards the end of the book. But this massive structure has the design characteristics of other remnant artifacts. Besides occluding the star's light, it appears to be influencing the star's fusion somehow. Gargantuan megastructure envelops the dwarf star with a mass slightly higher than Jupiter's. There are no visible access points. Leave it alone for the moment being, I guess. Maybe I'm seeing what I want to see, but the main projection... wish that wasn't so short. But the main projection of that structure appears to share some design attributes with the stabilizers Starcom used to hold the wormhole open. Okay. It seems to, and that would mean that it points in a direction, which appears to be this way. So, let's head in that direction and see what we see. Who knows? Yeah, I was just hoping that maybe I could, well, I mean, it does point in this direction. And the other one's at the start of the game, so maybe we actually want to go this way. Or over here. I would think that we traveled, this way in a straight line from it. Something over here would have shown up, so we would want to go this way. It's worth investigating. Oh, distress beacon detected. What are you? Well, I mean, you're a derelict. This is CXTA 3363. Our reactor has experienced an inversion. What do you need? Our engineer... Oh, we can... attempt. Reactor is within safe active tolerance. We should be able to get to our destination now. We do not have the resources on board to compensate you, but we'll submit a positive report on your behavior. Okay, cool. We have heard the Intrepid is now mentioned in the Devout command and not with fondness. We cannot afford their ire, but a purchaser has expressed a strong interest in a delivery that carries some risk. We respect you enough not to torture the shrubbery. Okay. We want you to collect for us a databank from a planet in Devout space. We do not know or care what is on it, but our buyer is offering 100 silver. Sure. We'll do it. And that leads us to in this direction. Exactly where we were heading anyways. We're going in this direction anyways. Ooh, we should probably take a look at this blue star. Alright, looks like... Oh, there's even a wormhole gateway. Oh. Ooh. You need help. The yellows need help. We will make sure you're safe by us. Is protection from what? Safe by us should have been translated as safe from us. The threat was meant to be explicit and unambiguous. Give us money or... Okay. And now we're under attack by all this. Ugh. And alright. We're in a situation. Oh, maybe I should have let them or paid them off. Let's get out of here. This is a bigger fight than we bargained for. Need to at least repair. And we got around them at least. Let's just try to clear our path a little bit here. Get back home for a moment. Alright. We're here. We can go back and clean up after we've repaired. And prepared a little bit more. Phew. That was interesting. Alright, let's go to our cargo. Oh hey, we got a missile guidance system. Part of an autonomous missile launching system. Have not had an opportunity to review the Intrepid's logs, but I gathered from yous shouting at me about the chain of command that you investigated the Cepheid variable star and found something interesting. I was only listening to the bits about science, which were spiders. Oh my god, she is the dumbest smart person I've ever met. Turned out to be a massive remnant artifact whose rotation blocks out the light of the star. Not a Cepheid at all then? Disappointing. Did you miss the part about It's already been well established that objects in front of light cast shadows. I understand that it's a mysterious enigma from an ancient civilization and such, but it isn't giving me new information. Perhaps you can coax it to release some interesting particles that if she was actually as intelligent as she is, you know, in a field of astrophysics, that alone should probably be something that would fascinate her. But okay. A good commander can admit when he was wrong, and I like to think I'm a good commander. Request to investigate the Cepheid was right, but she was wrong to ignore my orders and try to inject her priorities above mine. Unfortunately, I'm a bit constrained in my ability to punish her. Ignoring her insubordination, it's an important discovery. Captain Dolson and her team believe there's a connection between this Starlance, as she calls it, the polyhedral artifact, and the wormhole. Your new top priority is determining what the Starlance does and how to operate it. One more thing. Dr. Rama tries to reprioritize your objectives again, let me know. Okay. We got more research points. So we can start looking at that. This latest bit tells me I should probably focus on a little bit of damage output. There we go. Here we are. I need to replace this with microreactor. Propulsion, put that back on. Alright, max reserves. That gives us that. And bulkhead. Okay, yeah, we have enough titanium to add. Oh. Kind of want to be a little bit balanced at least. What are we missing for that? Oh, 4 titanium. Which could maybe make something work, but probably that. So that's crew quarters. So we can take that out, put that in its place. There we go. Let's head back to what we were doing. Try to clean up that sector for us, or system for us. Oh, where were we? There we go. See if we can maybe make them bugger off. Alright, I'm gonna see if I can get this. It's hard enough trying to peel them away from each other long enough. Doesn't seem like we're doing any extra damage here, but I know we broke something off. Target our chest 1. Alright. This ship, enemy ship is at least on fire. Out. Recover some health. Took another shot there. Alright. Alright. It's an uphill battle. But done some significant damage to one of them. Back out again. Whew. Mostly by doing dips and dives here. Swooping in, shooting, and then running away. 57, 58, 59, 60. Oh. Whew. Support member. Oof. Injured. Oops. Oh, fine. Whatever. Get him out of here. Just so we can continue on with this. I don't like doing that, but, you know, paying pirates, because it just becomes this never-ending cycle of paying pirates. Alright. Now there's or I know there's a satellite up here. Or a station, rather, that we're still gonna have to deal with. Let down your defenses. Yeah, we don't really have an option here, do we? And this one will just be a keep flying away, keep coming back. Got it. Come on. Victory is ours. We're against this thing. Eventually we'll have to come back and beat these guys up. Oops, no, we don't want to talk to them. We want to scan the planet. Despite the unfriendly welcome above the planet, the survey team is permitted to land without incident, yada yada. The intrepid and the local minister who explains the situation. This planet survived the collapse of the fallen empire with minimal economic damage. Their proximity to a Devout stronghold discouraged other factions from trying to seize the world. But the Devout have exerted their influence and economic power on the planet's populace to encourage conversion. Already, a local mission of the Devout has won several prominent political positions. Their future has already played out on other nearby worlds. Within a few years, the Devout will have complete control, and previously tolerated beliefs will be deemed heretical. Even speaking with the team is a significant risk. So why let us land? Pauses for an uncomfortably long time before glancing downward and announcing that diplomatic protocol requires presenting a gift to new alien first contacts. Now the Intrepid must depart from orbit immediately. Minister's tone changed at a certain point when her universal translator displayed a new signal. I think someone else started listening in. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. Basically, the Devout are watching every move they make. Got it. Anything else here? No. So, let's just go to the flinger and start moving that way. Alright. That one took us, closer. So now we're that much closer. There's stuff to scan. Doesn't seem like there'll be anything important yet. At least towards what we're doing. Unscanned, no anomalies. And there's a planet with what looks like cities on it. Deploy the survey team. Planet is roughly on par with planet's development has a direction that points to outside intervention. I wouldn't be surprised if some external power is encouraging this planet from talking to strangers. Normally this sort of world is eager for extraplanetary exchange, but the team's overtures are rebuffed. Makes sense, because we are getting close to what amounts to a Devout sector. If I remember right. Oh, something to explore here. From a distance, this looked like an unknown vessel design. Up close, it turns out to be a stripped-down Ermir cruiser with a bad paint job. It's taken some heavy damage and may have limped a long way before finally crash landing here. The why of it all is a bit of a mystery, but at least there's some useful materials. Yeah, fair. Alright. One more planet. Scan. Nothing here. Alright. And let's make our way to the Flinger. Such a weird name for a device, but I mean, kind of accurate to what it does. Okay, so that's just going to send us down to this star. Oh, something here. The debris from a Flinger gateway is embedded in the desert dust. It has been stripped of technical components, but it was a rush job and some resources were missed. There are marks on the structure for mounted thrusters. Someone forced this thing to crash on this planet, possibly to break it up for scavenging? Huh. Well, let's take a look. Two more planets. Okay. Well, let's get down to this one and then head over. That was probably the Flinger leading into the next sector or system. So many games use two different things, and they often mean the same thing in those games. There's another minefield here, good to know that, or asteroid field. Which means more materials for us. They're the ones in our way for now. Scanning, no anomalies detected. Okay. Oh, there is another Flinger. Does lead us in this direction, but that'll probably take us to this star system. Okay. Deploy team. And there is a red ship down there. Huh. More Flingers. Interesting. There's one that goes that way and one that goes up that way, it looks like. Let's activate the wormhole. Oh hey, he's here. Active gateway. Nothing. Okay. We'll worry about this Flinger later, because it does not lead us anywhere near where we're trying to go. This one goes to the left. That one looks like, from its positioning, like it would go up. Or north. Galactic north. And this. Let's go through these planets first. Oh boy. This area used to be a dumping ground for ship parts someone decided weren't worth repairing. The parts are constructed from a low-quality synthetic polymer, so had very little recycle value. Some of the parts have embedded copper wiring that was apparently missed. Yeah, okay. Gives us a bunch of copper to trade with the Ermir. I don't think we have any parts currently that really utilize copper. Let's see. In their construction. This unremarkable blobby protrusion is a sign of an inverted magma protrusion according to and often contain iridium. Well, let's take a look. Not the largest protrusion, but not the smallest either. Well, we got one out of it. Alright. Okay, and now let's head towards our destination. At least, well, not directly to our destination, but pretty close. And there's enemy ships here. Whoa. Hey now. Hey now. Was there any need for that? Come on. Oh, and there's more enemies coming in. I am terrible at combat in this mode. Alright, let's get crew to battle stations. That should increase our just about everything really, but most importantly our repair speed. Oh, stop with the missiles. Alright. I mean, they're not the hardest thing to fight off, but Jesus. Missiles are annoying. Get a little bit of repair work in. I keep hitting the wrong button for that. Okay. I mean, this isn't exactly hard, but there are a lot of them. One enemy down. There we go. It's one down. One that's crippled to the point where they can't move. There we go. That's two. Three. Yep, three down. Alright. Let's get a little bit of repair. Come on. 55%. This one's engines are not great, so it can't really follow us. That one can run away because it's got full engines. Alright. Got titanium, yttrium. One ship down, one left. And it's gone. Alright. Okay. And something in the cargo that we just got. Oh, we got a few things. Whirlpool is apparently what the Devout call wormholes. They were using something called whispers to try to locate a specific one. Amber skull. This object has no resource or scientific value. It was fabricated from low-quality plastic. The skull had a barcode concealed in its mottled markings, designed to be hard to see with trioptic vision. It has coordinates on the surface of a nearby planet. And Brogadar chest. Unique, secured with a unique biometric encryption protocol. Gave us access to a planetary survey log. Alright, so now we can pump up our numbers here. Let's get everybody minimum up to 6. There we go. And now we can go and survey planets. This planetoid is perforated with dozens of irregular deep shafts around 2 to 3 meters wide. Scans show they range in depth from 50 to over 800 meters deep. Ensign Perks isn't confident that the anomaly reading is actually something down there. It should be an echo distortion, or could be an echo distortion. The tight space and crumbling walls will make it a tricky descent. Hey! After a few uneventful descents, the winch rubs against the shaft wall, sending a shower of rock down. Fortunately is uninjured and game to continue. Well, there we go. It's not worth the risk. Whatever. Alright. We'll have to come back later. You know, God forbid anything goes well for us. Alright, we'll finish up with this sector at least. Alright. Scan. The anomaly is a small cluster of soft, opaque bubbles no larger than one's fist. Incinerea is excited when analysis shows the bubbles contain oxygen gas. They seem to be formed by a bacteria that uses sunlight to break down silicon dioxide. Second symbiotic organism traps the oxygen for its own respiration. Neither organism appears to be sentient. They suggest taking one of the organisms for samples, or for analysis. Sure. We can try that. Operation is a success. Once inside the lander, additional analysis reveals a biological process never before seen. Huh, we get plus 20 research points for that. Alright, let's get to this faraway planet. And we can scan it. It's a cool lighting effect around the star there. It's like particles burning off. Several areas on this planet are pockmarked with large craters. They're too localized to be natural, but lack the radiation signature of nuclear or antimatter weaponry. Looks like a mass driver attack. It's rarely used in warfare because if the attacker can maneuver asteroids into orbit, they must have undisputed space superiority. Therefore, no need to resort to such destructive tactics. Huh. Cool. Unless they had large mass driver weaponry on their own system, or, you know. Oh. Did I see an enemy? I did. Well, we can deal with it. Oh, we can deal with them? Oh yeah, these are small. Mostly small. Come on. No, the missile burned out anyways. And there we go. Come on. Oh, that's a lot easier. So I just take aim for a moment and use the main cannon. There we go. Alright. We'll go take care of this last planet. 300, 200, 1. Alright. X to scan. Nothing. Alright. Well, we'll get down to this and deal with that next time. Thank you for joining me here by the campfire. If you like the video, like it. If you have questions, comments, concerns, witty remarks, game suggestions, things you would like to see, let me know in the comments below. And as always, have a wonderful day.